Are we moving?
Mm-hmm.
Action. Cut. My daughter's filming me again, and we're drinking rodeo whiskey.
I think we drank a little too much.
Yeah, we drank.
I think you had some rodeo whiskey before we got here.
Rodeo whiskey. So, anyway, she wanted me to talk about this. I don't know how many people know what this is, but it's a vertebrae from a cow. Okay. So, one day I was in my pasture down at Big Hill, and I'm on my old tractor putting around, checking things, doing whatever I got to do, fences, whatever you do. And I had an old cow that was named Mary. And she had a big old calf beside her, sucking a big calf. And they were by themselves for whatever reason. All the other cattle was on, a mile away, wherever the hell they were. They were somewhere, but these two, this pair, was by my well, which is about, what do you think, Pooks? Maybe 100, 150 yards from the pens, give or take.
Ways.
So I see them over there, and what the hell are they doing there by themselves? So I just steer the old tractor over there to them, and the closer I get, the worse things look. I'm driving up there, and Mary's tongue is hanging out of her head like this. I mean, it's like this. And she's got a big old knot on each side of her neck, like this. I'm thinking snake bite, got into a hornet. I don't know what the hell's happened. Hadn't seen it ever. And I've been messing with cows a long time. And she's weak. She's got problems moving. So I get off the tractor and walk around her and look at her, and she just, old tongue's hanging out. It don't look good. So I get back on my tractor and I put down to the pins, get my gates right, because I'm coming back to put her in the pins. I got to figure out what the hell's wrong with this cow. So I do. I put down there, get my gates right, come back, put down, kill the tractor, get me a stick, and I start pushing this cow and this calf to these pins. Get them in the pins, separate them, get the calf away from the cow, where I can do something with the cow. Get her in the chute. Got to be really gentle because this old cow's in bad shape. I mean, you can't move her. You got to be gentle. I get her in there. Luckily, just absolute luckily. People don't talk about it, but they always talk about muley cows, muley bulls. Sometimes them goddamn horns come in handy. She had a set of horns, so I had something to tie a rope to. I couldn't tie nothing around her neck because she had something in her neck or something going on with her neck. So I get a rope around her horns, tie her off to the chute, and I got her all fixed up there. Now I can feel of her neck, and I can feel something in her neck that's inside her. I said, son of a, what in the hell can this possibly be? Now, I don't know how many people out there I'm talking to that's ever opened a cow's mouth. It's hard to open a goddamn cow's mouth and hold it open and stick your arm in it at the same time. Try it. You'll be surprised how damn hard it is. I did it. Difficultly. I run my hand down in that throat. I don't know, up to my elbow here. And boom, there's something in there. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. I grab a hold of it and I'm wiggling her. And this old cow's a fighting and raising hell, stomping, bawling, whatever the hell she's doing. And out comes this from her damn throat. And now I got it out. And the old cow's tongue still hanging out. She's totally dehydrated, weak and feeble as hell, but a good cow. Got a good calf. Got to save my cow. Said, what in the hell I'm going to do? So I get it out of the chute. I go to the pond, get me a 5-gallon bucket, fill it up with water, ease it up there to her. She won't drink. Can't drink because her tongue's hanging down to her feet. She can't drink. Poor old thing can't drink. What in the shit? Now, so I traded a place called Saltgrass. Then it's gone now. They done closed down. In Winnie. And there's a lady there by the name of Marcia. And Marcia's a pretty cool little gal. She is. She's knowledgeable of animals. And I told her my story. And she said, well, Mr. Martell, go to Market Basket and get that shit you give babies. What's it called?
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. Get all the Pedialyte you can get. I said, okay, fine. So I go to Market Basket and they come in like Gatorade bottles, they're about this big. I don't know. I must have got a dozen. I don't know how many of them damn things I got. And they're expensive. They ain't damn cheap. She tells me that Mr. Martell, they're pretty, how much money you got? I said, I don't know. I ain't got a lot of money. Well, if you need money, call me. We'll get it fixed. I said, okay, Marcia, thank you. So I get my Pedialyte and I head back to the damn pens. Okay, so I'm trying to pour this shit down this cow's mouth. You cannot pour something down a cow's mouth. It won't go. Especially with a damn tongue hanging out. I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? So I snap. I got a 2-gallon pump-up sprayer in my camper. I go to the camper. I get it, pour all that shit in. I mix it half and half with water. Pull that rope up, open that mouth, stick that nozzle down in there, and I pump that, and I pump her 2 gallons of that shit into her with her being totally involuntary. I forced it on her. But she got it in her, turned her loose, kept her in the pen, went back the next day, her damn old tongue's back in her head, she's grazing, she's sucking her calf, I turned her out. Calcium deficiency.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Rocks.
And
armadillo.
what you do to prevent this is I found a mineral by Cargill's. It's called Right Now Gold. And you put it out for them, and they'll eat it like candy when they need this. And they'll eat that instead of this. So all you cowboys out there, remember, it's a whole lot easier to eat Cargill's minerals